Then think say na defense. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, you go like to pretend. Hey, the bricks, something. Oh na 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 na. Watch it out. Watch me far away, see me far away. Shabada, tell me what you saw. I will show you what I have, because I have myself. Oh, then think say na defense. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, you go like to pretend. Do not run away. Kind of over than you. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I thought. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I am. Ohaneze Ndigo, how na day? I don't come to speak my mind with no delay. Let them know say una eyes clear about on our way. Watch out, many things they happen in that country you did. So some people trouble upon people every day. Even when you did, you go talk say you know they. I need to understand why this one happened. I need to understand why the truth apart. The promise that we got and nationalize. The promise we will live and no complaints. Watch me far away. Watch me far away. See me far away. See me far away. Tell me what you saw. I will show you what I have, because I have myself. Oh, then think say na defense. Oh, make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, you go like to pretend. Do not run away. Kind of over than you. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I thought. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I am. Samada, ta ta ta, cake samada, boomba. See, I come back again to tell people say, now here we dey. We don't come to stay. I say no retreat, no surrender. We're living big, but no array. Look at the soldiers killing innocent Biafrans every day. Look at Islam is killing innocent Christians every day. It's depending me, it's depending me, it's depending me. Chupoki Kofiama, Materanya say Maka, Materanya say Maka. I know Ginaka, that is why I say, that is why I thought, that is why I know. That is why I say, that is why I thought, that is why I know. Mohamadike one. Umu Biafran nile. Ayisigi gabaniru. Onya kaya kacha. Weli feneme. Onye naya nejuno hine. Chuku kwa mawaja. You are whiter than snow. Oku kibesi. You are whiter than snow. We say no secret raya. You Onyinye chuku. Ezosika. Osiki. Mohamadike. No secret raya. Prophet Yahweh's young. Osiki. Mohamadike. Osiki Jisike. Mazi Alozie Uchemafo, the deputy director of Radio Biafra in London, on Nakwaki, Osiki Kusike, no any feneme, Sepide, Ejike, Koli, Osiki, one day put a DJ, Sikwa, no any feneme, no any fenafia, no any fenaco. Yes, one name, Victor, Chinesie, Okorochuku, Igbo Network Television, London, Osiki Jisike, Nahabugenazu, Umu Biafra Nile, getting the Nova, Asiki Gabaniru, no secret trial. No secret trial, no secret trial, no secret trial. Hey, watch me far away, see me far away. Tell me what you saw, I will show you what I have. Because I have myself, oh, then think say na defense, oh. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, oh, you go like to pretend, oh. Do not run away. Find us over there. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I thought. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I know. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I thought. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I know. Biafrans
Don't prick, Sampe, IPOB, IPOB, IPOB. Yes, so I don't come again, no. No election in Biafra land, whether they like it or not. Makonye to election, Onabuwa Osa, Sampe, Biafra need no election, when they talk about we say no election, when they talk about what people need, when they talk about no merenti, when they talk about no melon, we say no election, when they talk about Biafra no election, when they talk so kwani kurunono na ndizu dina bagara Nigeria no bagara ani choro kani no referendum no election in all Biafra land makonye tobo na bugu awusa osunu bubani unu busi ani no election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Ndị Igbo niile. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Anụrụ anụrụ mere ntị. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Ekwurekwu omere ọnụ. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Biafra no election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Sampe. Spaghetti ka ngwunu. Ọkwa maka na onye isi anyị bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu siri onye atụ na vootu ka ndị isi niile ji na-agbagharaghara ndị ọha na-ese ndị Igbo ndị okenye alụrụ ala ha wee fụ eziokwu ha ga-ekwu a na-egbudi ya iru na maka ego ndị su ndị ọchịchị anyị bụ ndị a si lekotewa anyị wee dara anyị wee na-egbu ka ọkụkọ maka na anyị na-ekpere Chukwu okike abịa ma ihe mma bụ na onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Ndị Igbo niile. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Anụrụ mere ntị. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Ekwurekwu omere ọnụ. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Ọkwa si n'ọsọ chụba nwata ọ nababe ya maka na udene ka nke ọbụla ọgwụ. Gee ntị ka m kwunu ọrụ anyị na ndị Hausa ọ dabarozi ma ncha. Ndị Igbo gee ntị ka m kwunu ifunugo onye Hausa lụrụ ụlọ n'Enugu, ifunugo onye Hausa lụrụ ụlọ n'Aba, ifunugo onye Hausa lụrụ ụlọ na Anambra, mana ndị Igbo na-arụ ụlọ na Sokoto, mana ndị Igbo na-arụ ụlọ na Abuja. Natanụ ka anyị dozie ebe anyị maka na nke mụ bụ nke mụ, maka na nke mụ bụ nke mụ. Onye ọzọ chụbalụ ya na-ababe ya ka anyị dozie ebe anyị na ndị Hausa bụrụ okwu, ndị na-enwe ọgụ n'igbu mmadụ anyị na ha bụrụ okwu. Maka onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa, onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa, asị m onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa, onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa, onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Ndị Igbo niile. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Anụrụ mere ntị. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Ekwurekwu omere ọnụ. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Biafra niile. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Ndị Igbo niile. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Anụrụ mere ntị. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Ekwurekwu omere ọnụ. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa.
Yes, so I don't come again. No election in Biafra land, whether they like it or not. Makonye to election, Onabuwa Hausa. Sampe,
Biafra niile. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Ndị Igbo niile. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Anụrụ mere ntị. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Ekwurekwu omere ọnụ. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Ọkwa nwata chọba nke ya ọbụla ajọ nwa sokwu anyị kwuru n'ọnụ maka ndị izu ji na-agbagharagara. Naijiria nọrọ n'ọgbaghara, anyị chọrọ nke anyị. No referendum, no referendum, no election in all Biafran land. Maka onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Ọsụ n'ugwu bụ anyị, unu gwụsi anyị. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Ndị Igbo niile. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Anụrụ mere ntị. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Ekwurekwu omere ọnụ. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. No election. Onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. Sampe. Gee ntị ka m kwunu ọkwa maka na onye isi anyị bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu siri onye atụ na vootu ka ndị isi niile ji na-agbagharagara. Ndị ọha na-ese ndị Igbo ndị okenye alụrụ ala ha wee fụ eziokwu ha ga-ekwu a na-egbudi ya iru na maka ego ndị su ndị ọchịchị anyị bụ ndị a si lekotewa anyị wee dara anyị wee na-egbu ka ọkụkọ maka na anyị na-ekpere Chukwu okike abịa ma ihe mma bụ na onye tụọ vootu ọ na ugwu Hausa. No election. No election. We say no election. Biafrans, no election. Passing also to my mother. On our day, I can do the can couple of Kenti Kampunu. Onwani nanga usa. Oda barosi manja. People Kenti Kampunu. If you go down with Salulu, if you go down with Salulu, Aba. If you go down with Salulu, Nambara. Manandibo na Runo na Sokoto. Manandibo na Runo na Abuja. Matanu Kaido Diabani. Makanange Ubukemo. Makanange Ubukemo. Ojo Soto Baloya Ababea. Kaido Diabani. Anyananda Usaburufu. Ndị na-enwe n'igbo mmadụ anyị na-abụrụ okwu maka onye tụọ vootu n'akwụkwọ Awụsa onye tụọ vootu n'akwụkwọ Awụsa asị m onye tụọ vootu n'akwụkwọ Awụsa onye tụọ vootu n'akwụkwọ Awụsa onye tụọ vootu n'akwụkwọ Awụsa no election onye tụọ vootu n'Awụsa no election onye tụọ vootu n'akwụkwọ Awụsa Igbo niile onye tụọ vootu n'Awụsa anụrụ mere ntị onye tụọ vootu n'Awụsa ekwuru o mere ọnụ onye tụọ vootu n'Awụsa we say no election. Biafrans, no election. Biafran, no election. We say no election. White people need it. No merenti. We say no election. Biafrans, no election.
The triple IE.
Where are my socks, man? Let me feel it. Sample. I like the way you dey blow. Now so it don't clear for their eyes. Hey.
Biafra we come like this.
Them never know say.
Biafra we come like this.
They never know, they never know.
Biafra we come like this.
Them never sabi say oh.
Biafra we come like this.
Them never realize oh.
Biafra we come like this.
Them never know, they never know.
Biafra we come like this.
Them never know say.
Biafra we come like this.
I say them never know say no.
Biafra we come like
this. They never know, they never know, they never know, they never know, they never know.
Biafra we come like this.
Sometimes I wonder why some people just they move themselves. Nigerian government, they just they themselves. Then just they fight with them don't lose. I love my Biafra, Biafra is my nation. I say I love my Biafra, whether rain or sun. I go day in Biafra, I go live in Biafra. Now him I want you, now him they give me joy. Now him I love, Biafra is my portion. They never know say Biafra will become like this. I say they never know say Biafra will become like this. They never know, they never know Biafra will become like this. Hey, they never know say Biafra will become like this. 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 They never know say Biafra will become like this. They never know say Biafra will become like this. They never know, they never know, they never know, they never know, they never know Biafra will become like this. Yeah. Sample Biafra, no. Biafra, wake up. The land away full with honey and milk. The land away full with wisdom. You never know. You still asleep. You never know. You still dey sleep in zoo. Before you realize, Oga, we don't pass you. No, they do gra for waiting, you know you don't lose. No, they do shake leke for waiting, you know you don't lose. You never know, say, Biafra will become like this. You never know, say, na. Biafra will become like this. Brother, Oka they make it now raw. Biafra will become like this. They never know, say, Biafra will become like this. They never sabi say, oh, Biafra will become like this. Janja wait, they never know. Biafra will become like this. I say, Biafra will become like this. Biafra will become like this. I say, Biafra will become like this. I say, Biafra will become like this. See those who plan evil against us as fall. Then leaves and peace and forest can enter our land. They say na python dance. They say na crocodile smile. They say na army checkpoint. They can't send their herdsmen. Waiting we do them all. Waiting they happen. No. We be freedom fighters. We no want to wahala. Make una carry una trouble go. Now we don't live una. They never know say Biafra will become like this. I say they never sabi say yo. Biafra will become like this. They never know say Biafra will become like this. You see they beat them like dream for ayo. Biafra will become like this. They never know say anya nana. Biafra will become like this. Anya alabago, anya efewego, anya ejebago. Biafra will become like this. I say they never know say oh. Biafra will become like this. They never know, they never know, they never know, they never know, they never know. Biafra will become like this. They never know say Biafra will give some like this. Sampe aso. egwu mmiri ndị nwe mmiri bịa nụ n'olu m ọdịnala bịa nụ n'egwu egwu eji akpọlite ndị nọ na nwụ maka na isi mmiri dị ata ata ije egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji akpọlite ndị nwụrụ anwụ egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji eteta ndị nọ n'ụra egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji eju na ndị chiri echichi egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị na-agụrụ ndị na-eme mma egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji akpọlite ndị nwụrụ anwụ egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji eteta ndị nọ n'ụra egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji eju na ndị chiri echichi egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị na-agụrụ ndị na-eme mma egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri ihe okokokolio ọkwụnụ mana ọdịnala dịwara gbogbo omenala ndị dị ara ndị nke bụ eziokwu bụ na ọdịnala dịwara gbogbo ibe anyị na-agụ bụ egwu mmiri mmiri enweghị ilo ije mmiri ka ije nkụ maka n'ije mmiri ka m ji bịa abụ m nwa mmiri ndị nwe mmiri ka mụ na-akpọ eze nwanyị mmiri bịa nwere bebi o maka ọdịnala dị na gbogbo oyibo pụtara anyị chọọchị wee sikwa ọdịnala na banụ mana ife nna gbu m mgboyi na ọdịnala dị na gbogbo o were afịa nọ n'azụ n'ala Igbo nke Igbo bibo ji wee bili ofu n'ime ha bụ eke ketela nyamalado unu mana nke ọzọ bụkwa oye yọtara anya anyị yọdo nke ọzọ bụkwa afọ fụpụrụ anya ndị iro nke ọzọ bụkwa nkwọ pụtara anya ezigbo ihe elu egwu mmiri ka m ga-egwu oyi egwu ọdịnala ka m jejie ibe m na-achọ ka Chukwu ya emele Don Prince nwa ọma egwu ọma ka m na-agụ oyi egwu ọma ka m na-abụrụ okike kere ụwa n'obi egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji akpọlite ndị nwụrụ anwụ egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji eteta ndị nọ n'ụra egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji eju na ndị chiri echichi egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị na-agụrụ ndị na-eme mma egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji akpọlite ndị nwụrụ anwụ egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji eteta ndị nọ n'ụra egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji eju na ndị chiri echichi egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị na-agụrụ ndị na-eme mma egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu ọma ka mụ na bụ oyi ọgbọ nwere ụbọchị m nọ na nlọnụ ugo wee fele batanụ wee nye nụ m ọfọnụ o wee nyekwazie m abụbụ ugo chinyere m epili o wee si m gaba n'ilu atụlụ ụjọ maka na abụkwa m nwa mmiri na mmiri ada ewu ile oyi egwu ọma ka mụ na-agụ eze Chukwu okike abịa ma onye si m tibe egwu mama ka m ji ebuli ike ụmụ bịa n'ụlọ olu m oyi ọha na eze bịa n'ụlọ mkpume oyi onye na-achụ m ga-ada maka na aka m dị ọcha ọchụ nwa ọkụkọ nwada nwa ọkụkọ wee nwee ngwa ọsọnụ onye ji ihe m weli aka elu akarụwo ya owe aka n'uwe n'ife m ọfọ ka m ji aga ọfọ ka m ji ana egwu m bụ egwu mmiri wee sikwa ọdịnala na banụ mana ife m na-agbu m mgboyi na ọdịnala dị na boboyi o were afịa nọ n'azụ n'ala Igbo nke Igbo bigbo ji wee bili ofu n'ime ha bụ eke ketala nyamalado unu mana nke ọzọ bụkwa oye yọtara anya anyị yọdo nke ọzọ bụkwa afọ fụpụrụ anya ndị iro nke ọzọ bụkwa nkwọ pụtara anya ezigbo ihe elu egwu mmiri ka m ga-egwu oyi egwu ọdịnala ka m jeji oyi ibe m na-achọ ka Chukwu ya emele m Don Prince nwa ọma egwu ọma ka m na-agụ oyi egwu ọma ka m na-agụ n'okike kere ụwa n'obi egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji akpọlite ndị nwụrụ anwụ egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji eteta ndị nọ n'ụra egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji eju na ndị chiri echichi egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị na-agụrụ ndị na-eme mma egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji akpọlite ndị nwụrụ anwụ egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji eteta ndị nọ n'ụra egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji eju na ndị chiri echichi egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị na-agụrụ ndị na-eme mma egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu ọma ka m na-abụ oyi ọgbọ nwere ụbọchị m nọ na nlọnụ ugo wee fele batanụ wee nyenụ m ọfọnụ o wee nyekwazie m abụbụ ugo chinyere m epili o wee si m gaba n'ilu atụlụ ụjọ maka na abụkwa m nwa mmiri na mmiri ada ewu ire oyi egwu ọma ka m na-agụ eze Chukwu okike abịa onye si m tibe egwu mama ka m jeburu ike ụmụ ọbịa n'ụlọ olu m oyi ọha na eze bịa n'ụlọ mkpume oyi onye na-achụ m ga-ada maka na aka m dị ọcha ọchụ nwa ọkụkọ nwada nwa ọkụkọ wee nwee ngwa ọsọnụ onye ji ihe m weli aka elu akarụwo ya owe aka n'uwe n'ife m ọfọ ka m ji aga ọfọ ka m ji ana egwu m bụ egwu mmiri egwu ndị ọdịnala maka napụtago n'ụlọ oyi ọ dụrụ onye ukwu mma ọ dụrụ onye nta mma ọfọ ka m ejeje ihe ọma mere m mere ibe m oyi tupu emere ibe m ya mere m oyi makana ma chakego ife balabago ife balabago eyimba ndị mmiri gamalụgo eyimba ọdịnala bụrụ egwu n'oyi eyimba maka na egwu mmiri ka mbụ na-akụ eyimba ife ọma ga-emerụ eyimba ọ ga-adịrịrị nụ na mma eyimba ma onye ukwu ma onye nta eyimba talụba egwu n'oyi eyimba egwu mụ bụ egwu mmụọ eyimba sampe ọ na-eche eyimba iyo kokokoko sampe egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji akpọlite ndị nwụrụ anwụ egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji eteta ndị nọ n'ụra egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji eju na ndị chiri echichi egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị na-agụrụ ndị na-eme mma egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji akpọlite ndị nwụrụ anwụ egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji eteta ndị nọ n'ụra egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị ji eju na ndị chiri echichi egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri egwu anyị na-agụrụ ndị na-eme mma egwu ọdịnala na egwu mmiri
na udo ka anyị na-arịọ anyị achọrọ ihe mkpọtụ ọbara n'elu anyị bụ ndị Biafra bụ ndị ji udo na-aga maka ilu ọma ka eju na ji aga n'elu ọ ga-adịkwara anyị na mma ise ụmụ Biafra Biafra na-atago igbo onwe mmadụ nnọọ igbo onwe mmadụ anatago ụmụ Biafra Biafra na-atago eji m egwu mekene bụ Nnamdi Kanu odogwu ga-adịrị mma onye eze na ọdụgolo gị mma ọkwa ndị solo gili n'ụwa akọlọgo ogili lata ọkwa osisi bolotolo ọkwa anyị ma n'ọnọdụ ugo ọdụrụ na-egbe mma ọkwa okoko onye arụ a na-achụ anya ọsọ otu ekwesị eliko nni ọ ga-ejikwe n'ogologo ngaji dike Kanu gị bụ na London dike Kanu gị bụ na Israel dike Kanu gị bụ na Russia dike Kanu gị bụ na India dike Kanu gị bụ na Biafra Nnamdi Kanu dike Kanu gị bụ na Biafra nzọgbu enyi mba enyi nzọgbu enyi mba enyi anyị ga-azọgbu ndị ilo enyi mba enyi nzọgbu enyi mba enyi ụmụ Igbo niile dekene Igbo onwe mmadụ anatago Igbo onwe mmadụ nnọọ ewo ọ dịwola anyị Igbo onwe mmadụ anatago onye wele kesi zanye n'osisale onye wele nke chukwu nye n'chukwu okike obiọma onye give God what belongs to him and give Caesar what belongs to him as we seek for peace and humanity is not at all for vanity. There are once people is killing each other. I wonder why my brother. Who will be a flag? I told him, I'm forgetting the men.
Fellow, let my people go. Biafran, let my people, let my people. Even when my Natako, they don't love again. Biafran, even when my no. Even when my Natako. Oh, you then a lap Udena. Mananya Pulonu Denenua. I want to know something. Make you not hear me. People don't want Biafran. Make you not come back. Make you not come back. Can you do the noble Daniel? Can you do the important exporter? No. Can you do the noble Daniel? Need to know Daniel. Need to know Daniel. A pot to the one of Daniel. Sheep na bakwana banyo. Oye di kwana la banyo. Maya kudi na banyo. Iye ni ne di ma. Odi kwana la banyo. Nataba no. Kanyi doze no bodani. Umi bukompa. Kanyi doze no bodani. Goti ye mwata. Weli akaelu. Akafuwa yufu, owezu akao. Jehovah, keso kusaru Israel, nakaperu. Bile, natara yokeru ranyo. Balie, natara yokeru ranyo. Bile, natara yokeru ranyo. Biafra bukanyo. Gobudama, Biafra bukanyo. Ala chukutere manu. Zobu, Anya sobonu ndeno. Zobu. IPOB. Zobu. Asikwa mnikwe pikeo. Biafran atako. Giligili bigwe za nwanne mo. Ibo we mada natako. Odiye wate hela kunu yaka o. Biafran atako. Akakuwa go kunige wutiana. Ibo we mada natako. Lapu kina anye kaina bango. Biafran atako. Anya natako. Ibo we mada natako. I went again. What you saying? Our able director, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Onyo gadrim, onye se. I say gigaba nilu. Don't be afraid at all. Never you be afraid of anyone. You are a lion. No, you feel. Okwago na mwago.
As a human being. And that is the same principle that is spread across the board for anybody that speaks, except the Fulanis. When they speak, nobody arrests them, nobody calls them to question their activities and their utterances. But when a Biafran opens his mouth, it's a crime. Today is Monday. The citizen Ayo will be with us. Our people, we must see what is going on, and let me see. our movement is so strong. It is for the people. It is for our people. It was established by our leader, Mazi Alozie. And when we do stuff, we do it according to his instructions. We do it according to his instructions. And if you don't follow the instructions he laid down, if he appoints people to be in charge, you see, people appoint people to be in charge. And if you know that somebody or people were appointed to be in charge and you ignore those instructions, you are not with the person. You are not with the person, regardless of the reason you're using to justify your rebellious act. The most grievous offense we commit is competition. It's good to compete, but not in everything. Had our leader not been there, nobody would have seen the upheaval we are facing. Nobody would have come to say, this is the problem we have. We are being run over. Our society in the East, so polarized. We've lost control of our culture. And, things that women don't normally do, they are doing openly. And they said times are hard. And when things get better, how are you going to rectify your actions? How are you going to correct them? The men are busy ignoring the dangers. They are not even protecting their women. And how can you build a society? How can you do that? Before let's put out some of our information. We need to excuse me, say things that we outlined. Let's see. There will be okay, there you go. That's what I'm looking for. Here it is. I have so many things here. It's time to get rid of them. Biafra Education Awareness Day will be taking place on Saturday, August the 20th. On August the 20th. Yeah, Saturday, August the 20th. Time 6 p.m. and venue will be in Gullard Lecture Theatre, Goldsmiths University, London, New Cross, London. So that's Biafra Awareness Day, where Effiong will be, Mr. Effiong will be informing you. For those of us that did not know, history was removed and nobody could tell them what evil these people committed. And I'll come back to it in a few minutes to tell you the people that we fought.
BBC shameful role in the Biafran war. Under the camera lens of BBC, 1 million children starved to death, women raped, pregnant women killed, their stomach split open, and unborn babies removed and slaughtered right before BBC camera lens. And all this was done by Fulani terrorist government of Nigeria. 50 years later, BBC is trying to rewrite history. They are now calling the victim of genocide the killers. And BBC, an accomplice of genocide against Biafran people, is now called a saint. IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, under the leadership of indefatigable Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are back to set the record straight. And now we are taking the battle to the doorstep of BBC, British Broadcasting Corporation. Biafra worldwide phone call campaign alerts. Now listen, be polite when you call BBC and use the following prompt when you call. Say, hello, my name is, then you tell them your names. Then you say, I am calling to ask about BBC policy of propaganda against the victim of genocide. Number one question, why is BBC always twisting facts and covering up genocide against Biafrans by Fulani in Nigeria? Number two question, when will BBC make a documentary about the ongoing genocide by the Fulani in Nigeria? Number three, why is BBC shamelessly investigating the victims and not the perpetrators of genocide? Number four, why is BBC broadcasting fake documentary to intimidate the victims of genocide? Number five, take down your concocted fake documentary against the victims of genocide, the Biafran people, and stop lying about us. BBC and UK government, we know that you are the real enemy hiding behind the Fulani terrorists and orchestrating genocide in Nigeria for the sake of oil. Now we tell you, stop your shameless policy of plundering and slaughtering Biafran people. Now listen and pay close attention. This campaign against BBC Broadcasting Corporation will start on the 6th of June till the 1st of July 2022. And these are the time to call BBC: 9 a.m. in the morning to 5 p.m. Biafran time. And here are the numbers to call. And please pay close attention. Get your pen and paper ready that you may take down these numbers. BBC switchboard. Telephone +442 087 43 8000. I repeat, +442 087 43 8000. Or you can tweet at BBC News. Another one, BBC Customer Service +443 700 100 322. I repeat, BBC Customer Service service +443 700 100 222, or you can tweet at BBC Press. And the last one, BBC Studios Limited +442 084 332,000. I repeat, BBC Studios Limited +442 084 332,000, or you can send an email to BBC News Channels at bbc.co.uk. We are Biafrans. We shall vanquish by the grace and mercies of Elohim. We shall vanquish. We are Biafrans.
Just that we'll take one more announcement, then we have some headline news, and we discuss them. There'll be a fundraising for ESN on the 27th of August. Fundraising for ESN. These people have shown their excellence. They have shown it. Their ability to defend our people. Their ability to do all that Onyendo instructed them to do. And thereby, all the things that are necessary should be accorded to them. No reservations. The fundraising will be, like I mentioned, August the 27th, and the time will be 1 p.m. Central Time and 7 p.m. Biafra time. The platform will be meeting ID, through Zoom, and the meeting ID will be is 685-241-4310. The passcode ESN 2022 or 7806103. You want to contact number is +1 346 248 7799 or +1 301 715 8592 +1 253 215 8782. And you have two more numbers, +1 669 900 6833. The last number is +1 312 262 66799. Special guest will be Mazi Alozie, and guest of honors, members of the DOS, and the host will be the two regional coordinators and their deputies, and host IPOB USA Women. Anchors will be Mazi Alozie and Hack Peters, and Master of Ceremony Machineke. They want to donate. Account name is Indigenous People of Biafra. The account number is 511 1217 30. The routing number is 32227167, and Zelle is Chasus 33. So that'll be the Zelle is Zelle IPOB CA 2019. That's at yahoo.com. So that's that. And for the news before Citizen shows up, let's look at some of these headings. They are funny, but they are not. You have Chad saying that it is good that Nigeria gave them billions because they helped defeat Biafra. Who exactly did we fight? Since like we fought the whole of Africa, some of the African countries and North Africa, Britain and sponsors, those that aided Britain. And we continue saying that we are not in good terms. Yeah, we are not. And this is why. And when you're wondering why African countries are not talking, this is why. This is why they're not talking. They know the role they played. They know the very role they played. And then they come to make it plain. We defeated Biafra for Nigeria and deserves the 1.1 billion car gift. This is by Kid. Akason in Datu, the defense minister of the Niger Republic, has defended Buhari's donation of 1 billion worth of vehicle, adding that they helped Nigeria to defeat Biafra during the Civil War and deserves every assistance from Nigeria. For those of you that are talking about election and all whatnot, be careful what you are looking for. These people conspired. They have their eyes set on Biafra land. And they are fast approaching. They are coming. They are taking. They are taking your land. And the land they are taking. Our people act like they don't know. Like they don't know what is happening. And these are invaders. These are invaders. And when I mean they're invaders, they are invading us with impunity. Is that not our responsibility to mend fences, to ensure that they fail? Where it gets to me is that most of our people act like they don't know what is going on. The election is election. What are you going to get out of it? Nothing. We are setting ourselves backwards. This is the closest we have come from being free. This is the closest we've come. Our leader made it possible. And are we going to sit there and watch all his hard work slip through our fingers? Are we? If we don't do the necessary things that oppressed people do, then we are negligent. Oppressed people shun oppression. They do. And when these people continue to squander our resources, giving out, paying their bandits, we don't look.
Hello. Yeah, Mr.
Kaduna train, federal government paid for bandits' wife delivery. Really? The presidency has explained its role in securing the release of those abducted from the Abuja-Kaduna train. In March, terrorists had abducted some passengers on board of the Kaduna-Abuja train after the trailer was bombed. Since the abduction, several people have been released, with the latest being 7 passengers from the train. However, President Muhammadu Senior Special Advisor Media Secretary Shehu said the Nigerian government paid the medical bills for delivery of pregnant terrorist's wife. You had it right. You did not arrest the terrorist. You know the terrorist. And you know the family of the terrorist. To the extent that the terrorist's wife was pregnant. And you paid for her delivery. If it were to be in Biafra land, mere suspicion, you will arrest the villagers to lead you to the person you're looking for. And then you will kill the villagers and then kill the person. In this case, you know the terrorist, you know the wife of the terrorist, and you did not punish anybody. You went ahead and paid for the terrorist wife delivery. You are abetting, aiding terrorism, which you are sponsoring. And we act as if nothing is happening. These are high offenses. And there you go, holding our leader. There you are, holding our leader for nothing. Why are you holding him? Why are you holding our leader? When your people with impunity will bomb federal establishment, federal infrastructure, and you will help those that committed the crime. And then you are shouting insecurity. You are shouting insecurity. What is it about insecurity? What is it about insecurity? If you are aiding terrorists, it's more than easy. The World Bank warned that Nigeria's existence is coming to an end because of its debt. World Bank warns that Nigeria's existence as a country is facing immediate threat amid the dwindling and looted revenue, continued payment of trillions of naira on fuel subsidy by the federal government. What about the ones they pay to the terrorists? How can a country like that survive? It is not going to survive. And after saying that it is hope, Uzodimma that said no, they are not going to. It is hope that said no, they are not going to shrink. That the federal bank will take care of it. Wonders shall never end. Wonders shall never end. The common man, we are the ones suffering. Lecturers are relocating to abroad in large numbers since February, as president. Why wouldn't they? You close the universities, you close the schools, and you implement Boko Haram. You foster Boko Haram. You ensure that Boko Haram prevails. And they're establishing government in the north and coming down south. And now they are telling you to go and vote. ISWAP, Boko Haram, bandits, they are collecting taxes. If these are the things that are taking place, why is it that you still have senators from Biafra land not opening their eyes? Senators from Biafra land not calling it foul. And men faces to exit. But the gross violation is keeping mute, not saying anything. They are not saying anything. Why are they not talking? Why are they not talking? It is like when they come, they know that something is wrong. The person they run to is saying, Baribe. Tell us this and tell us that. And you, the newscaster, you're supposed to know. These are the things you're supposed to bounce upon. You're supposed to pounce on these kind of issues, but you're not. You're not. You try to see somebody, you can say this and that. Let's continue to dream. Wait for them to come and give you presidency and security. I don't know who is giving you what. I don't know how you think you are going to progress when you have such a situation that in no shape or form benefits you. Look at it in totality. Look at it. They tell you we defeated Biafra. And they are telling you we defeated Biafra. Now you should know who we are. All this we defeated. Who are they? Who are they? They ganged up against you. they plotted, and all that stuff. This is what's happening in Kaduna. A young Biafran, a young Igbo boy, was burnt alive for urinating in the gutter near the mosque, not at the mosque, gutter. And they decided to pluck his eyes out and then burn him alive. This happened, I think, Saturday. And you have people standing watching. These are the atrocities they commit on Biafrans. These are the things they do. We are not talking about the young lady, Christian lady that was burnt alive, and they run around like they're doing something. Today, the case is dead. Nobody's even talking about it. They're not even talking about prosecution or trying to say, okay, we are going to. What are they going to do? Nothing. Injustice. Lack of equity in carrying out justice. This is what we have been going through. And this is why we say we cannot be around this type of situation. We cannot continue to be around this kind of situation. People urinate. And for the fact that he urinated in the gutter, it's not an offense for them to kill him. If he urinated at the mosque, it's a different story. If he urinated in front of the mosque, it's a different story. But if he goes to the gutter where wastewater flows and empties his waste, his body waste, why was he lynched? Why was he killed? I was expecting condemnation from Biafran leaders. All those in the government establishment in Biafra land, I expected condemnation from them against the incident. You've not had them say anything. This has become a common practice, that that atrocity is committed against Biafrans anywhere in the north, and none of them will open their mouth to say something. They become very complacent, very quiet, not say anything. And this gives them, gives your enemies impunity, the strength to commit more crimes against you. And what does that tell those of us, those Biafrans living in the north? You are nowhere safe. You are nowhere safe. If up till today, they are killing and killing. Is it only in the north that they have Muslims and mosques? It is more than meets the eye. There is more to it than what you're seeing. There's more to the atrocities they are, putting out on us. Why did you burn the guy alive? He did not say anything. He did not abuse your religion. He did not urinate on your mosque. And you killed him. You killed the young man. And at the same time, you're thinking that you're going to be one. Since the conception of Nigeria, the formation, the false amalgamation. The differences have been there. And up till today, we cannot acknowledge it and keep moving. There are differences. We are not the same. We have different cultures. We have different beliefs. And when are we going to enforce it? When are we going to come in terms with reality and say, yes, enough is enough? But the thing is that when things like this happen, people keep quiet. The media will not carry it. They will not say it. They will act like nothing happened. It's when the Biafrans show their anger, show where they don't want to be around you, then you say they are agitating. Yes, we want to live. We want to live. If there is any reason why we should be there, we should be there. But there's no reason. The insecurity is too much. The killing of Biafrans is too much. The attack on Biafrans is too much. And why must we continue to be under that threat? Why must we? Are we tied down? We have the option to leave. It is the strength of the people. It is the strength of the people, the determination of the people that will make us sail through. Nothing more, nothing less. When you don't see what is right before you, you don't see the dangers. And when we talk to our politicians and when we call the attention to what we are passing through, they don't respond. There was another court ruling where 60 million was awarded to Glory Okolie against Nigeria police and others after illegal detention over alleged IPO billings. The award, has she gotten it? Does it solve the atrocities committed against her? No. It does not. Let me give you some more take on what I'm talking about. When people say they are voting, they are conducting election, and they pass through the same political jamboree. They pass the same political jamboree. Anytime there's election, people come up. They try to play politics and
Can you see what is happening in Nigeria? This is very expensive that we can't even afford to buy one. Even expensive than rice. Can you see? So you people kept these beans soy somewhere, and we are hungry. There's no food for us to chop. Now the campaign is coming. Now you people are bagging the beans for us to come and to feed us again, so that we can vote for you people again. Is that proper? You people should think. Can you people see? Can you see what is happening in Nigeria? This is very expensive.
Yes. Lies upon lies, deceit. Lies upon lies, deceit. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. You cannot afford anything. You cannot afford anything. They have created that situation. They have created that situation. And they work against you. And they'll tell you, come and vote. Come and vote. Then let's see who you're going to vote for. Yes. Let's see who you're going to vote for and why you're going to vote. And that is what they do to deceive you. That is what they do. And if you look at the way these people work, let me put it like this. Your determination, your dream can only be achieved if the condition is safe, if the environment is safe. That's the only way you can achieve your dream. If you are where the situation is not safe, unstable, you don't know what tomorrow will bring. Your decisions become shaky. Your dreams unfulfilled. And I don't see how you're going to fulfill it. I don't see how. Now, let's continue to deceive ourselves. Yeah, let's continue to act like things are going right, and we know they're not. Yeah, lead the onion do, as I mentioned before, laid down these foundations. And it is for our own good. It is for our own benefit. If that is the case, why are we not using the opportunity? Let us change the way we look at issues, because we are being lied to. We are being lied to. When you have a dream. It is the condition, circumstances surrounding you, around you, will make you prevail. And this is why, I gave you the information about the professors relocating, running away. Okay, what about the ones that are unfortunate? The poor. How about them? They have nowhere to go. They have nowhere to go. Mm. This is from Horse's Mouth. A Fulani professional group, coalition of Fulbe professionals in Africa, Monday distanced itself from a statement credited to one Alhaji Al-Hassan Salah, said to be National Secretary of Mazi Allah, Kautu Hore, embarking on a campaign of calumny against the 2023 presidential candidate. The group described the move as politically sponsored. The organization called on Nigerians to disregard any statement from Mazi Allah, saying it did not speak for any group. Al-Hassan had, in an interview with a national newspaper, said the Fulani nation will not support the candidature of Obi, describing him not only as a tribal bigot, but also as someone who did not like the North and by extension of the Fulani tribe. As far as Mazi Allah is concerned, Obi is out of the options of persons to be voted for in the forthcoming elections. As far as we are concerned, we know those we cannot vote for. You see, the one that they call Obi or obedient, any Fulani man who votes for him must be questioned because he may not be true son of the soil. True son of the soil. Fulani nation, in your land, and you must not be true son of the soil. These are invaders that have no land, nothing whatsoever. They are from the Sahel region. And they are answering the sons of the soil. You see what I was making. Safe environment. The division is there. No trust. Even the factories will be relocated, even that made by Biafrans in the north. All those things are west. Even what Jonathan contributed to the north, all those things are west. Unrecognized. Unappreciated. And you're telling me you are working for election for 2023. You're working for election for 2023. Let me see how you're going to carry out your vote and your election. Let me see. India pledges commitment to end the insecurity in Nigeria. The India High Commissioner to Nigeria, Sri Balashru Bandaman, on Monday pledged his country's readiness to provide the needed support to end insecurity in Nigeria. Everybody is providing support. And where does it end? Nowhere. The land is filled with foreign troops. That's what it is. Let us reason properly. For the poor people, for those that have nobody speaking for them, for those that have nowhere to raise their voice and be heard, they are the common people. There are some things that happen elsewhere, nothing happens. But if it's in the Biafra land, death and bloodbath follows. A truck driver, Muhammad Adejumo, was on Saturday assaulted by some council officials who mounted a roadblock at the Sherry roundabout in the Alimosho local government area of Lagos. Adejumo said the men who claimed to be collecting levies on behalf of the Egbe Idumo council hit him with a rod while trying to stop him from driving past them. Our correspondent witnessed the incident. Government on top of government. These are the things, when you look at them, you see why Nigeria is the way it is. It is not going to change. And I don't see any good coming out of it. Let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. It may or may not have any bearing to what is happening. The Nigerian police force has advised all politicians to eschew violence and caution their supporters against threatening voices of dissent and opposition in the run-up to the 2023 general election. The police said any threat to life was a criminal offense, adding that the Electoral Act is also clear on the appropriate punishment prescribed for election-related crimes. Election-related. The Nigerian police put out a statement, and I just read it. And the Fulani Nation have put out one. I just read the one put out by the Fulani Nation. And then the police put out theirs. And let me see if they are going to question them. Let me see if they are going to arrest them. And it is a threat that they made, that they will not support any. And they were directed to P2P. Not that we're talking about political situation, where Biafrans should focus more on their freedom. Biafrans should focus more on ways to conduct referendum and exit this unholy union. A union where anything you do is a crime. And we know that they have been doing this. And let me go back to something I said so that you will understand what I'm talking about. Your hope, your future is damped when there is insecurity. There are many Biafrans, given the chance, would have turned Biafra land into Japan. They cannot do it. They are frustrated. They have no aid. They have no support. They don't have the safe environment. If they catch you trying to build something, they say you are trying to subvert the government. But they have all the arms and ammunition imported from Muslim nations. And Chad is very grateful that they are getting military vehicles. And who are they going to use those vehicles for? Against you. They are going to use it against us. Every action they take, every maneuver they make is towards the Biafra land. How to destroy Biafra land and take it over. And it got me to thinking about the cattle herdsman and the Biafra, which I played 2 days ago as well, where the Biafra man is asking the Fulani man, why are you guys destroying crops? And the man, despite the number of cows he has, about 20 or 25, he's saying, find me something. Find me something, Oga. They are at the checkpoint. You see, there is an implication from what that Fulani man is saying. Find me something, Oga. Do you know where you attribute that statement? Do you know where you will get that statement from? Find me something, Oga. And you said they are cattle herdsmen. In the daytime, they wander around with the cattle, skate the land, survey, and know where to carry out their night operation. And these people, with their language and enlighten the state of communication, they are not illiterates, as per se. The ones from the Chad cannot communicate, but the ones from the north can communicate. They speak English. And that's what tells you the difference when they bring the people from Chad and the people from Daura. They come to mix up. They join forces together to lynch us. Find me something, Oga. You know where that comes from. I know some of you are still thinking. You are still thinking about the people that made that make that statement. And I'll just let you know. These people are the soldiers and the policemen at the checkpoint. They are the ones that have the guns. And they are the ones that, with their left hand with the gun, their right hand is inside your vehicle. while you find them something. And depending on the side of the traffic, it's either their right hand is holding the gun and their left hand is inside your vehicle. You find him something. And the guy say, okay, hold on, I'm going to find you something. The same aid we are giving them. Are you richer than that man? I don't think so. That is if you know who he is. If you know who he is. You see him with the cattle. He has 30 cattle, 250,000 each. How many of them? How long has he had them? And he's going to get some more. Are you bribing him not to destroy your crops? No, he's going to destroy. He knows that those cows will destroy your crops. And when you ward him off from your compound, he goes to your neighbor's compound and fulfills his atrocious act. And you say, yeah, he's a good Fulani man. A good cattle herdsman. And there he goes. This is the point I'm making. Where little things we do, little actions we take, how it affects us overall. These are the same people that will be at the checkpoint. And you act like a bystander, will be their errand boy. You go and collect the money from the truck that pulled ahead. You go collect and you can't give them. They are busy making money in Biafra land. And we are telling you we need to be on our own. These boys going the errands are supposed to be in school. They have deprived you from being in school. And you are becoming mini alamajiri by running errands, by getting small commission. They give you 300 naira, you put it in your pocket, you jump up. Mama, this is what I made today from Musa. Yeah, I was at the checkpoint. And then your hope, your future, retarded, regressed, because you're not in school. Technically inclined, nobody will fulfill that. Nobody will help you. Nobody is going to help you. That you look at yourself as one Nigeria. That's what gets to me. When they do these things, they look at you as a Oga. And that brings me to the part of women's program yesterday, and even in Demo, where they use you, where you use them as get men. You use them as get men. And they know you're coming in and you're going out. They know what's in your house. They know how fit you are, well to do. And you have confidence in them. But the point is, why in the first place did you go to get the Fulani man to be your gate man? That is the question. Why in the first place did you consider getting a Fulani man to be your gate man. These are rapists. These are people that defy children. And one did impregnate a small girl of his oga. It's like getting a python as a pet and it constricts your child. Who is to blame? You know, a python is a reptile programmed to constrict and kill. But you have so much confidence in that reptile that, oh yes, I will leave the reptile. That's my baby. The reptile knows my baby. It'll be all right. You just to wake up one morning to see a swollen stomach of a python and your baby is nowhere to be seen. Likewise, when you employ these Fulanis, either your wife is the target, your daughter is the target, or your child is the target. It is a decision you consciously made. Not that you don't know who you're employing. That's why I ask you, why did you in the first place consider that? Are you offering them employment? Are there no brothers of yours that need that employment you're offering to the Fulani man? Or your main aim is because they are violent? If Okonkwo sees Fulani man at the gate, he will not come in because he has a dagger. But you, the owner of the house, you have full confidence on the Fulani man. The only day you will wake up to see what have I done is the day he attacks you, or the day he attacks your wife, or the day your daughter is damaged. And then you say, oh, what have I done? As if your own people don't need the same job. When we were growing up, we used to have night watchmen. They were not Fulanis. Josiah and Co, they were all night watchmen. They were paid. Educationally and professionally, you have more qualified Biafrans nationwide, but they don't get the job. They are deprived from the job. If you look at the federal character, you see that the unqualified, the Fulanis from the north, are the ones occupying these positions. You come to the middle section of the professionals. You have those areas headed by the Fulanis as well. And there they feed you up. There you write for the Fulani man at the head of the department. You write, you execute all protocols that will lead to his success. Now he becomes your Oga. And then you come to the nitty-gritty, the little ones. They become office boys, errand boys. What are their qualifications? With university degrees, but no job. You see them picking up cans, but you did not make any effort to offer them the same job you offered to the Fulani man. Your surrendering of your life, the mental decay of the way you perceive things consumed you to the point that you cannot think. So you're passing. Aboki! Go see if Aboki is at the gate. He has become part and parcel of the community. when he's praying, does he open the gate for you? I'm just asking. The same people will lynch a young Biafra in broad daylight because he urinated in the gutter. Is there any rule saying you should not urinate around the gutter, around the mosque, from this distance? Is there any law? Is there any rule posted there? Nothing whatsoever. Any which way we go, we lose. We act like we don't know what we're doing. As if our wars will not end. Fire at Balogun Market. Fire at Balogun Market. A time for election. Things are beginning to happen. And you will be dreaming of your election. These are the things we are talking about. This is how I am putting it, so that all in all, put all these things together and make a decision. Your progress is hindered because they have not taken you into consideration. If you, with your technical know-how, is given the chance to show your talent, Biafra land will be Japan. But they are not going to do that. They would rather have you dead. Our people, we must thank our stars, thank our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, thank the DOS and HOD for their services. And Chika made it plain. Nobody stops you from pursuing Biafra. Let us differentiate the two. Nobody stops you from pursuing Biafra. If you want to do contrary to the instruction given by our leader, leave our name. Leave everything that has to do with IPOB. Isolate yourself and use your name. And nobody will criticize you. Okay, you can't be like a sea snail. You are not in your home. The little opportunity you have, you go and look for another shell. And then you look at the old shell, either you've outgrown it, it has outgrown it, or it's been watching, then runs into that shell and takes it. And it's not a shell. Chameleon, which has a defense mechanism by changing colors to the environment. It's like the lizard by my window here. The first time I said, my God, I thought it was green. And now watch the color change. And you can hardly notice that lizard. So it is in Biafra land. So it is to the movement, IPOB, Freedom for Biafra. We are not against you. Show us who you are. Wear your correct tag name. Let your name be Thomas. Wear the tag name that says Thomas. Then we refer you as Thomas. You cannot wear another person's tag name, but you're somebody else. There is a reason why you're doing what you're doing. There is a reason why you don't want them to know where you are disguising. You are operating with other people's name and hiding to do the bidding of your sponsors. Yeah, for all those that are busy fooling themselves, deceiving themselves, time will tell. Time will tell. Whatever our leader did for our success, what's your contribution? Instead, you have people that come up to tell you something different from what we are doing, from what we are pursuing. They have destroyed our culture. They have destroyed our pride. They have destroyed our intelligence. They have polarized us. We are now hopeless and helpless. We are trying to pick up the pieces. Whatever is left, we put it together. And when we put them together, we move. That is why when you have all these people expressing themselves in different ways, that spirit in us, spirit of useless competition, that is detrimental to our progress, to our success, must be discarded. Put it away. Put it away. And don't come here to tell me and any action you're taking is an action that's contrary to your in a situation like this, you're bound to have those who think this will be the best way to do it. You're not remembering that all along you've been dormant, unable to come up with any action or solution. But when somebody comes up with a solution, you think, okay, I know better than the person that came up with the solution. That is wrong. That is act of betrayal. That is act of banditry. And the total word in there is jealousy. Because you've been unable to do what that person did. And when the person succeeded, instead of supporting the person, you want to be the boss. And all these things we are saying, how many of us have challenged the Fulanis? Nobody. As we speak, when our leader challenges them, it is our people, those who want to be better than our leader, that are still subject to the rules and the dictatorship of the Fulanis. Then who is kidding who? For information, I simply changed my topic. Not that I changed it. Things that I was going to say, I thought Ayo was coming. But I know he has some issues to deal with, but he didn't give me any. So I had to go to my file to put up some issues, put them together and bring it up. That's why I'm always ready. That's why I'm always ready. People, let's not continue with this mess. We cannot continue. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. Live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA. It is what it is. It is our task. And bear in mind that nobody will do it for you. No country will do it for you. You have to do it by yourself. You have to do it on your own. That is what we must do. That's what we must do. No going back. No going back. We must make our leader proud. Our ability to hold on firmly in his absence. These are the things you can perform. These are the things you can exhibit. And that will prove that you are strong. You are behind our leader. That's the way we see it. Chukwu Kikabiyama will guide him, protect him, and give him the strength. He has sacrificed for us. And for those staunch believers, we will not let him down, because he did not let us down. Caller, your name and where you calling?
Dr. Chukwuemeka, thank you for taking my call.
Welcome.
Yeah, you're speaking to a brother who's in this scavenger. I'm calling from Africa Sud, South Africa. I greet my leader, Mazi Alozie, Kanu, a prisoner of conscience. I greet Biafrans, I greet you too. You talk about, there are some things we must make out for your listeners also to know on your topic today. Because on your topic, you talk about the wife of the terrorist delivered. She didn't only deliver there, she delivered twins. So, but they didn't tell us whether the twins, they are another hardened terrorist men or girls who will be supplying food for them in the forest like they do. Because, so, those who still believe in one Nigeria, you can still see. The Garba Shehu on the BBC said that they didn't do only after delivering. It's in 5-star, let's say the best hotel is where he delivered, the best hospital. After delivering, they also transported to their base. Hello?
Yeah, we are listening.
Yeah, they transported those terrorists to their base with their children, to their base in Adamawa, and detain them. And you know, when they say they detain them, they just put them in hotel. So to tell them how everything is going, feed them for the pay, then and take them. The same government said they are fighting terrorism, and take them to the forest where others will meet them together, where they will start to strategize how they will be killing people more. This is what you hear from government of Nigeria. And not only that they did that, they asked them, after the terrorists have got 11 released, they at the same time also demanded money from the government. They paid 1 billion naira Garba Shehu said it on BBC Hausa service. That is Garba Shehu is a member of the government. Then after that, still now, 39 of those people they took hostage are still there. They didn't release them. Garba Shehu at the end said that this is the worst ever negotiations he have had in his life. Now, this is the people that Antonio Guvaraj, the security advisor to this Zoo, will tell you to put in their government. How do they expect these people to change? And you say this type of people will change. How do you expect them to change? This is what they have been doing to us. Biafrans, we are in a big shit. We are in a big problem. I don't take a golden shop. We are really in big problem. And the problem is, man, sometimes, although you are a kind man, because you said they are our leaders. I don't know how do you call, I can never call them leaders because I don't see what they are leading. These people are destroying. You should don't say these prison warders because they are fighting for their stomach. They're just working for their stomach and for their children. That is why the child of Peter will not be, he's not interested. He's busy counting money, stealing money. When he's talking of counting money, you think that he's busy. We think that this person is an Apple founder. He's founding an Apple or discovering anything. He's just counting the money they have stolen from the people. That is the only thing they do. They are just for their children. And now, man, that is it. I don't know. Now, you talk also that our leaders, like you call them, let me say, you say our leaders, they are not talking. No, they will not talk about this boy that they killed. This is Guzoro with tomorrow. Come and say, no, why didn't he see that it's a mosque? Why did he urinate nearer to the mosque? This is Guzoro will not ask the Kaduna government, why didn't you do the toilet? Because here I am now. If I look outside, even where I'm selling now, there is toilet inside the shop. There is toilet. I can go, even customer can go and pee. And there is a toilet in the mall where you pee free. But in Nigeria, you cannot see toilet. Hey, oh God. Anyway, Mazi, thank you for taking my call. Because at the end of it, where do you start? Now they will be blaming us. Now, they said it's a solution. It's now accusing us that we are the one killing our people. Whenever you talk, whenever anything happens, they will come and block the avenue of people to sympathize, people to come and make investigation to know exactly what is going on. These people are killing us. And the United Nations, you have seen everything. You have seen everything. The only thing we want is to release our leader. What we want is Biafra. Biafra is what we want. All these things you're talking, you're prolonging. You have already said that the zoo is finished, that they owe money. But you see how the zoo are distributing the money. Which government of the world negotiates with the terrorists, give them money, their children. But the one who is a good citizen, they don't have hospital to go. They don't have hospital to go to deliver their baby. They deliver children at home. Even if you deliver, they seize you and their child. That you are unless you pay in private before they leave you. Then the only way you can do it, if you have a land, you go and sell land. Or you go and borrow money. And pay interest on leaving their wife inside the hospital. This is what we see in Nigeria. And we are crying. The United Nations think that they love us. They're telling us what is going on. That we who have been suffering, we are in the shoe. We know what we have been suffering. Say no, we cannot suffer this. They say we must still remain to suffer. Biafrans, you can see that the reason why they are doing this to us is because we are too simple. It's because we are too simple. But anyway, let's leave that for our leaders. POS, they know what they're doing. When they say move on, then they will see, because we can't continue like this. This one cannot continue like this. Bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's what we go through, and these are the facts. The leadership word is not what it's not worth debating upon, because it's a general statement when you say leaders. That includes the Ezes, the Igwes, and those that are supposed to say something, those that are supposed to be responsible for their people. They're in a leadership position, but they are not fulfilling that obligation. They are not fulfilling it. There is no way they can stay there and tell you and say it very emphatically that this is their stand. No condemnation. But the same people, if it were to be in Biafran land, will come up with once the Fulanis challenge them as to why the crime occurred, they say, we'll compensate you. We are going to, within 24 hours or 48 hours, we are going to compensate you. We are going to make you whole. That is act of submission. That's what it is. We cannot go toe to toe. No, we cannot. And they are telling you, oh, we fought you during the Biafran War. The Cameroonians did, the Chadians did, the Egyptians did, Britain did, Russia did, for 3 years. How strong are Biafrans? This is why they don't want you to stand. They want to make sure they destroy you. Any progress in Africa that will come through Biafra land must be resisted. Any progress that will come to Africa through Biafra land must be resisted. And what is the shortest course? Make sure Biafra doesn't come. If for 3 years you can muster such an assault, for 3 years you're unable to defeat, and then the whole thing was spoiled by our own people too. The people with little faith, who cannot endure, who cannot go through hardship. But they are forgetting that for 3 years, they ate lizard, they ate rats to survive. Are they dead now? No, they're not. They survived. Is the threat over? No. The threat is still there. They are still killing. They are still seizing lands. Now they live inside your forest, destroying the forbidden forest. Forest that our ancestors never stepped into. Forest that villagers never stepped into. At the edge of the forest, they tell you, make sure you don't cross. It's always demarcated by a pathway. If that forest is in your right, the pathway is right there at the foot. You can go farm on the left. But on the right, where you have the forest, you dare not cross. If it's on the left, the same principle applies. You watch. You watch them come in, occupy, live, and destroy the ecosystem. And they tell you that they know what they are doing. You remember when Lai Mohammed told you that they cannot bomb Sambisa forest because it will destroy. It will destroy the forest. The same people that cannot bomb Sambisa came to Olu to bomb Olu. They came to Olo and bombed Olo and bombed the forest. It is not just the bombing, it is the after effect of the bombing that you must take into consideration. What they cannot do to themselves, they are doing to you. But we fold our arms and watch. We fold our arms and look as if nothing happened or is happening. How far can we go? The call number is +1 484-767-0848. Live broadcast from Radio Biafra, USA. Many things go wrong. The healing process is knowing that things went wrong. Then how to put them in order, how to correct them. How do you go about doing it? We have system on the ground by DOS and HOD. You lie to yourself, you come up with opposition. This is not a democratic setting for you to have the audacity to oppose. You did not put anything in place to oppose. When you had to put those things in place, therefore, you cannot oppose. If you're opposing, that means you're against Nnamdi. It is very simple to understand. Call out your name and where you calling.
Mazi, very good evening to you from my side. Good morning from you from America. Mazi Chukudi here. Mazi, thank you so much once again this morning for coming out here to talk to your people. I want to extend my greeting to Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike Nkizizi, Ugbeshi ndị Igbo. Ọ ga-adịrị gị mma n'ụtụtụ dịrị gị mma n'ehihie, dịrị gị mma na mgbede. Eke, Orie, Afọ na Nkwọ ga na-ekwu okwu maka gị until ruo mgbe ị ga-eshi ebe n'ọpụta, because anyị ga na-ekpe ekpere mana Eke, mana Orie, mana Afọ, mana Nkwọ until Chukwu Okike abịa eme ihe o ji wuru Chukwu. Mazi, thank you for the topics that you've raised, and also our brother Scavenger for those words that you have said this morning. You know, it's heartbreaking sometimes when you have a program like this. You know, we don't feel like calling in because our heart is sore. Our heart is not. In fact, we have talked the talk. We need to do the doing. We have talked. Our people are not listening. Our people are not listening. The politicians are not listening. We wouldn't say this is what the problem is. We wouldn't say. We have tried to talk to them. We have tried every possible means to say to them, this is what is happening to us. But none of them have made a U-turn or turn around to say, let's listen to our people. If we say these people are our subjects, if we say these people are our people that we are representing, let's listen to their plight and do something about it. No. All they do is to listen to themselves, listen to their family, do everything that is going to benefit only for their family, not for us. Mazi, seriously, if there is any other race in the zoo that is doing what the Fulani is doing, Nigeria will not remain one. Why are we forcing ourselves to remain in the zoo called Nigeria? Why are we remaining? In every started mistake, any small mistake, the Fulani, they kill people in the name of Islam. And they say we must continue being together, one Nigeria. Any small provocation, they kill a person, say in the name of Allah Akbar. Now, the president have joined the suit to be giving money to bandits. The teachers, the schools are closed. Teachers are not being paid salary. But our government find money to be paying the terrorists. That somebody that call himself aide to the president have to give 1 billion to terrorists. Where are we going from there? How many have we received? Have we received anything? Nothing. I was listening to our brother Baribe. No seaport for us. No road. We are militarized. Every 200 meters is the police checking point, is army, is navy, is low traffic. Everything that call themselves security apparatus in Nigeria, they are all in Biafra land since 1960, since 1970. None of our representatives are talking about this. But when we open our mouth to talk, they say, oh, no, bring them, let's kill them. But the Fulani are having a very big lucrative business called banditry and kidnapping. If we hear any of our people do this, you will hear our governors killing innocent people, killing 14 youth and say they are bandits. But the Fulani people say, no, if you get a bandit, don't kill the person. Even if you have a gun, wait for him to kill 8 of you before you can catch one of them. But our people come to Biafra land, they kill their people and they call them bandits. Soludo is busy saying this one, his own language is thieves. They are thieves. They are armed robbers. You're in the bush, you're armed robber. The one in Imo State say everyone is bandit. Anybody kills bandit. But the Fulani are busy making millions and millions and millions on daily basis by kidnapping innocent people. They kidnap, they collect money. If they're not happy with you, they kill you. If they're happy with you, they rape you and they leave you. But every other race, Yoruba race, Korara Republic race, the Igbo race, none of us are doing any of this, but they cannot let us be. Who is going to speak for us? Mazi, I think we have spoken enough. We have done what Chukwu said we should do. We have. If there is any other thing that we need to do, we need to do it. I have listened to our HOD. His words are straightforward. It's very beautiful words. As a leader, he has made it public. What we need to do in a few days and weeks coming, we need to do more in order to get our leader out and to make sure that our freedom comes quicker. Before these people start doing their nonsense, say they are doing an election. You're doing an election where people are dying. Mazi, thank you. Thank you so much.
Call your name and where you calling from.
The whole world is saying that you, as one of our broadcasters here in the University of Radio Biafra, which our leader gave to Biafra, they think that we are joking at them. That time they change their time you have put a project for you to be free. And for your own children. Without this land, they are gone. So you are not fighting for anybody. You are fighting for your freedom because you have the right to live. And also fighting for we Biafrans, including no one work education. That is the help. That is the when I like her. Take out. For I need to prepare without blood, I like that. For the Nanya. Yawara, what I want. That is it. All of you, my dad, and good man. Until my dad is fighting for it. That person that we said that will not be free. Yes, and we are just right on our love. I will try that. And the Biafran, anywhere you are on this earth, let go get for it, that is chicken, that is regular. On your count of every Biafran, I tell you, my people, I don't need somebody that say I have it. But that is you say Abuja, they will not say that. That is number one. And the year is Biafra land, no number two. And And all over the world, nobody will save them. United Nations will not save any guys here. Oh, there will, which nation will accept them for them to come there and corrupt our nation? You know what the leaders on this planet is Biafran leaders. Biafran leaders that do their brother. Biafran, we are under command and control. If you know that you are a Biafran soldier in America, in Japan, anywhere on this earth, as long as you know you are a Biafran, and you are a police, as long as you know you are a Biafran, then every security force is on this planet. Take this notice. You see this your land. Don't allow anybody on this earth to do and to kill your people and take your land. We must get this land back. However, we are just, we will take to Fulani that you offended the law, the whole world to stand. Then I will be your president in America kept silent. Number one. And people of injustice. And we will not accept that. Nonsense. Now the scripture on the First Samuel chapter 15. First Samuel chapter 15. Samuel is not son. I anointed you. Look at what scripture number 2. If you are Malachi, this Malachi does not allow you people to enter my life. Don't allow anybody to live here. But the account, everything, both men, women, and mothers, children, massacre themselves. But the son fails. That is the doesn't fail. That is not the kind of person. Any day we don't see you this high. We in this high, get that and check it. Let us point this Nigeria down. Every market, every perish. And that is why we thank the plan. We are not being back. I'm not only Nigeria being consumed. You see America. Any human being when in America, the Nobel say we know the children of this creator. This is to put up on this head. And we know people who will be gathered. All because of their father's life, they teach them that is for me that all when the somebody never says. You see, since I don't know, Ghana says that I don't know why. I never before. Yeah, they went to know. Ngaka, when you just do, but come on, you're guys that I to pay up for one. Don't pay up for that. I said, that doesn't stop a guy to put the cat down. I am with it. That doesn't stop it. Nonsense. Biafra, get the plan. You tell this governor, the Biafra life. All you need to be plan. Evidence from the bed. You can buy the meat of Africa. Let them not be coming. None of them will live in this Biafra life. All of them are for. Let them take it to the Nation. There is a 7 days. This is what they say about you. Someone makes 7 days down by John. No way. Fulani not tomorrow. Because Fulani will make sure. Fulani, any human being, any Fulani is that remains on this earth. You will not say we know the children of this creator. Okay, for the that guy. But I'm not for John. Okay, for holding up on the week. The work on half the battle, I'm coming there something all this later. I never did anything to put that. And now, when I get the teaching, the Gemaka, Naka, Nori, Nafu, Nafu, Na, Oje, I'm not like this say, I said, all by him. That is the fact that I'm doing it. I am your friend.
Thank you, Mazi. We'll keep moving. We'll be moving on. It is our future, and that's of our generation to come. We have to make life comfortable for them. That which those that are responsible have failed to do, they have failed to fulfill it. And I call the attention to it. There are things you abandon. Why do you abandon them? Why do you abandon them? You listen, you hear, and all is well with you. Our people, we have a problem. Solving it is very important. Understanding the things that we've been able to do and those things that are still have to be done then who are those that will do them? The HOD and the US made their point clear that you are a part and parcel of this movement does not give you the power to deviate from the rules and regulation. And if you do it and you go with the wrong group, you're always cautioned. You're always warned to retrace your step. And when action is taken against you, you start crying. Nobody is indispensable. We must borrow a leaf from our enemies. They put people in place, and each and every one of them know the assignment. Even those that are assigned to attack us, even our own people they are using, these people present themselves as one of us. Onyendu, I organize. Is that really the case? The answer is no. Why will you work against your own people? The agenda is different. The method to execute their agenda is still the same. But this time, they simply opened it up. You see how robust it is. See how far they've gone. Had it not been the IPOB, would we have been able to find this out? No. We are always the obedient servant. Those that follow. We always follow what the enemy says. And that leads to our death. We don't challenge so that we are not killed. But still, we pay with our dear lives. Now, had we known? That's what we always say last. Had I known? If you had known, what will you do? Now you know. What are you doing? If I had known it would be this way, I would have gone that way. Now you know. What would you do? Color, your name and where you calling from. Color, your name and where you calling from. Color, your name and where you calling from.
Good evening from here, Mazi Alozie, and good morning from your end. Mazi, my name is Desmond, and I'm calling from Italy, Mazi.
Welcome.
Chukobema will continue to strengthen you. Thank you very much, Mazi. Mazi, I want to say that as you started this evening, you talked about Minister of Defense of Niger Republic saying that justifying the SUVs Nigeria government brought to them. You know, some time ago that they said Nigeria's sovereignty is non-negotiable. So now, where is the sovereignty of Nigeria? If Nigeria can go to another country and be developing that country while the people in Nigeria are wallowing in pains and poverty, suffering from Fulani, terrorism, killings, invading people's ancestral land, and Nigeria is developing another country. What does that signify? What does that mean to anybody who calls himself a Nigerian? Whether you are a Yoruba person or other nationalities in Nigeria, and you call yourself a Nigerian, how can your government be developing another country and they are justifying it? So the point I'm trying to make is that people should understand that in Nigeria, it seems to be other ethnicities that doesn't know where they come from, that sees themselves as Nigerians. because the Fulani terrorists, they know where they are from. The Fulani terrorists that occupy Aso Rock, both their cabals and the presidency, they actually know their identity. They know where they are from. They know they are not from Nigeria. And that is why they are developing where they are from. At the expense and the pains and suffering of others who have refused to rise up and do the needful and know that this is the time for them to take this opportunity and get liberated from this suffering that everybody is facing. You know? So the thing is that the people are also part of the cause of their problem. You understand now? So because these people should have known that the government don't care for them, but people have refused to reason. So, but in terms of Biafran, we know what we are passing through is, number one, is that the politicians and the governors in our land, I don't know how to classify or quantify them, but these are the major problems we are having. They are the reason why Fulani are in our bushes, kidnapping the military, the police, kidnapping our people, handing them over to Fulani terrorists, who will now take them in the bush and harvest their organs. The Fulani terrorists will come from the bush and attack our people, and a governor will see and say that the people attacking Igbos in the bush are Igbo people. And then the police will now come and say, oh, the people that attack Igbo people are their friends. Talking about the people that were attacked some few days ago by Fulani terrorists in Anambra. You see, Mazi, so all these things, these are issues that we need to really understand where the problem is. And our people must understand, the area we do the right thing, the better for us. The area we rise up, support ESN, and do what we are doing, the better for all of us. Because this time around, well, as long as we are concerned, no matter what it takes, we are going to sacrifice anything possible to defend the land of Biafra and take our freedom. Because we've talked enough, we've told the world, we've given evidences to the world of the carnage being committed in our land by these Fulani terrorists. We don't even care what anybody is doing or what anybody is saying. We didn't care what CNN was writing or BBC. Why would we care about what somebody is saying? So what we want now is outright freedom. So in this regard, I am also encouraging our people to continue to support ESN in whatsoever thing that we are doing. We must continue to support ESN. We have these numbers. I will go ahead to give out these numbers for Biafrans in Europe, Biafrans in America, to support ESN. This thing we are doing it so that our people will understand that supporting of ESN is a collective responsibility of all Biafrans, not only for IPOB family members. Now, we have these two numbers from IPOB National Body, assigned by IPOB National Coordinator of Italy. It is for Biafrans in Europe. I did not say IPOB family members. Biafrans in Europe, anywhere you are in Europe, any country you are, you call this number. These numbers are on Signal and WhatsApp, and they will direct you on the appropriate channel to support ESN approved by HODDOS. The first number is +39 35100 46055. I'll repeat again. +39 35100 46055. This is IPOB National Coordinator number in Italy. The second is +39 371 3044902. I repeat, +39 371 3044902. This is IPOB National PRO number in Italy. Any of them you call, as long as you're a Biafran and you are in Europe, you call and you will be directed on how to support ESN. Then for Biafrans in America, on the prompting of Dr. Tina, we have this number to give you. You call and you also be directed on the appropriate channel to support ESN. It is very important to get this. The number is +1 682 552 3333. I'll call again. +1 682 552 3333. Dr. Tina, call her if you're a Biafran anywhere you are in America. She will direct you on the appropriate channel to support ESN. This number are also on Signal and WhatsApp. So for easy access, we are bringing the support of ESN to the doorstep of every Biafran who wants to support ESN, and so that our people will be liberated. We can see the work our men are doing. It is not easy. These men are ill equipped. We have to support them, to equip them. This is why we are doing this. We don't have to go and give our money to the wrong places or the wrong channels. Then, Biafrans, I want to say something very important. As you must understand, IPOB has its own monthly obligation. Monthly financial obligation in IPOB is different from ESN support. ESN support is collectively for the whole Biafran. So people should understand whether you are in this group or in that group, you have to support ESN, because the work we are doing is for the whole of Biafra land, to replace the whole of Biafran people who don't know the bush that belongs to IPOB family members. All we know is that Biafra land should be protected and secured, and our mothers should be able to go to farm and come back alive until we get Biafra. And Fulani kidnapping our people in our bushes should be chased away, because when we chase them away, they cannot come from the bush to attack our people. So our people should understand this thing. Then lastly, Mazi, before I go, I want to call on our people who have a Biafran and IPOB family zone in Grecia, Italy. We want our brothers there who are in touch with the IPOB National Coordinator of Italy to start what we ask them to do, and start to pay their monthly due as soon as possible. They will be assessed, because before we have some individuals in Grecia who we are very, very indisciplined, and we have to discipline them. As our HOD said, if you are not disciplined, we will discipline you. And our leader said, discipline is the key. And when we discipline you, we move on with what we are doing. So our brothers in Grecia, please, we urge you to start immediately your contributions and everything. It is very, very important. This message is from the IPOB National Coordinator of Italy. Thank you, Mazi Alozie. Our demand is the unconditional release of our leader and a referendum, because we are taking our freedom. Thank you, Mazi Alozie, and God bless you from here.
Thank you, Desmond. Thank you very much. We'll press on. We'll continue. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. Our ESN, they are there. We have to give them all the support. And all the fundraising we are conducting goes toward their upkeep. Now we see the difference. Being transparent, giving account of who is doing what and where it's going. This is what we are all about. These are the things that when we are serious, we make it go very smooth. This is why we walk beside and behind our leader to ensure that his trust on us is genuine. Call your name and where you live.
Mazi Alozie, our elder, our professor, our teacher. I greet you from Biafra land, blessed land of Biafra. My name is Mazi Alozie. I'm from Otokumako, Toku in our area, Enugu province, but I reside in Abakaliki province. Mazi, Udo the Rendina Chudo na Hachuko Okuke Adiama. Without wasting much our time, let me appreciate Chuko Okuke Adiama. Elohim Ashadai, the God of our land, the God of our ancestors, who you give us a true leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to lead us through and open our eyes. We continue praising you and we continue worship you because you know that we are suffering in the hand of evil terrorists in our land. Bless our leader, guide him and protect him. More wisdom, more strength to overcome the evil terrorists that's holding him. Guide our leader, DOS, the children, and our presenters, little presenters. I call them our professors who are teaching us how to live life, how to live like a normal human being. Guide all the Biafrans, truly Biafrans, who are working seriously to make sure that we are free from this kind of life. We believe in you, we trust you, we honor you. Thank you for giving us our leader who are doing the needful. In the name of Chukwu Okuke Adiama. Mazi, let me start from here. You know, our people is terrible. But I would ask Biafrans and you, anybody is hearing me. Are you not thinking that our fathers have paid the ultimate price that we need to free ourselves from Nigeria? Our fathers did a wonderful work by defending our land, protecting ourselves. They have paid the ultimate price. So if you are there sabotaging our efforts, you are just wasting your time. You are just wasting your time. Another thing I ask Biafran is this. Do you think that if our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, come out, he will continue preaching to you again to listen? The answer is no. Our leader has already done his work. He's already made everything possible to the whole Biafran to understand that we are slaves, that we need to force ourselves out of Nigeria. He has done everything he's supposed to do. So if you are expecting for those who are coming, if our leader come out, we hand him everything over and this and that. Do you want to kill our leader with work? The answer is no. Our leader has done his work. So what you need now is to level everything, do your own according to the instruction of DOS, so that we can free ourselves from these people. That is the only thing. So our leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nobody else. For those who are thinking that all these politicians in our land can change, they can never change you. Only us, we made them change by force. Only us. Because as far as we are living with the one Nigeria, that we keep corrupting the mind of people. Because number one, where they are started that they know they pay them salary. That will hold them salary for 6 months. If they give you 5,000 naira, you start jumping up. So that when they are talk, you submit yourself. That is what they are doing in Biafra. You know, when this man called Soluto come out and say something, I tell Biafra that this man is another chameleon who wanted to come and destroy us. Because what he said, I listened what he said, that the Igbo people are killing themselves. They are killing themselves and harvesting their organs and doing rituals, that Igbo people are ritual. Just look at somebody you call a leader. But I said to him, as you know all those things, Soludo, your father is a ritual. He harvests people organ and training you in the school. That's why you know that Igbo people is this and that. The mother that born you is a ritualist. That is why he opened his mouth, tell that Igbo people are killing themselves. He never mentioned planning for one day. Since he stepped in that is it. So they never mentioned planning people. But I tell Biafra, planning is not our problem. Planning can never defeat the Biafran. As far as this world concerns, 100% sure. The people that destroying us is the people, is our people. These people that are called evil politicians in our land, I don't call them something, I call them the slave of Fulani people. Because what they are there is for their stomach. So, therefore, one thing, we on our own, if you thought that you wanted to be free from yourself, get ready to do your work. Get ready to do your work. Follow the instruction of our DOS. Follow the instruction of all our leaders, how he hands over this power to DOS to lead us through. For the people, because that is one day that our head of finance are saying something. I did not hear him say DOS. I just imagine which kind of people that we are. You know, our leader made it possible for all the Biafrans. See the people that will help us to restore our Biafra. He go around the whole world and selected them. And everybody know that our leader have done his work. Everybody jumping up and down, try to come and collect money. I told them that I know why you people are joining Mazi Alozie. You think that Mazi Alozie will disappoint us so that you people can get to political appointment in Nigeria. You have already failed. Mazi Alozie said that Biafra we want and Biafra we shall be. So if you think that something will later change, no way. So Biafra, stand firm and follow the way. Whatever they have told us to do it. We must get Biafran and get ready to defend yourself. You see how these Biafran people are defending their people? Using the whole economy of Nigeria to sponsor Niger Republic. Niger Republic Minister of Defense come out and tell that they are helping Nigeria and defeat Biafran. So they need more than that. You see, but your own university is closed down because of lack of money. Just look at, if you come out and tell me that you want Nigeria another day, and walk asonanya because you know him bless you for your good work. Please, Biafran, support ESM and make sure you follow the line of EOS. Thank you very much, Biafran. May him bless everybody who are working assiduously to make sure that we free ourselves from contortion called Nigeria. Nigeria means death. Nigeria means kidnappers. So we must free ourselves. Thank you, Mazi, for your good work. May him bless you in the name of Chukwu Okuke Abiyama. Thank you very much, Biafran.
Thank you. We are heading. Your name and where you come from?
Hello, good evening, sir. Mazi Alozie.
Good morning from here.
God bless you. This is Mazi Alozie. I'm calling from Lagos Zoo. Mazi, as I'm Chineke, I said that God will continue to strengthen you for the lecture that you are lecturing us every day, because it's not easy. And for you to stand on behalf of Mazi Alozie to be doing this work, I say, may Chukwu may reward you back. And again, Onyendu, which is Mazi Alozie, God will continue protecting him. Preserve him. No hand of evil are going to do anything to him. He said, Mazi, I want to let people to know that, as I have been saying since last year, the people are our problem is governors, senators, and Ohanese. Ndori, these are the people that are doing everything to us. And I thank God that you people are seeing it. Mazi, but my prayer that these people will never be alive and enter Biafra, no matter anything. These people have destroyed our children. They have destroyed us. They don't want us to see something good, but they are the one that are going to read what Pharaoh did. Pharaoh did it. That is how it's going to be. Mazi, you see, this agitation that we are doing, we're not going to relent you. Never will relent, because if we relent, Chukwu Kabiyama will not be happy with us because he's with us. There's something I heard this afternoon. Kaduna State, they have changed the name from Kaduna State to Zazu State. This is what is going on now. About 13 members of senator from that Kaduna Central, they signed it, while they are up to 15, too fair, 13 carry this on. This is what is going on in Kaduna. Kaduna now. Kaduna is no more Kaduna. It's answering Zazu State. This is what we are hearing this afternoon. That's what these bandits are trying to do in Biafra land, which is they are not going to succeed. Never they will succeed. And those our people are supporting them, they will go to heck. Because with a short time now, a serious problem will start. This level that we are saying now, Mazi, no, there is no peace. Everybody is in danger. Everybody is really in danger. Mazi, I want to stop here and say, continue to strengthen you people. Continue to lecture those who want to listen to you. Those who want to say that Biafra is their religion. But those who say that they want to go and join Islamic, well, I wish them good luck. They will go back to Nigeria and go and join Islamic. The time they will know what is going on, we are already gone back to our nation, which is Biafra land. All hail Biafra. God bless you.
They unilaterally took action on their own. These are the things when they do. I say, where is the government? If it's in Biafra land, they will tell you the Constitution. They will tell you the Constitution. You did not follow the procedure. The Fulanis do their own things the way they want to do it. They're following the procedure. We have to be realistic and truthful to ourselves. We must. It is like a river, raging river. We are being consumed. Erosion, very active. Eroding the boundaries and carrying away the inhabitants. Ecology damaged, and for our people, those lands you are destroying, those lands you are helping the Fulanis destroy. For those of you going to conduct Yam Festival, New Yam Festival, ask yourself why. In Igbo land, ask yourself why. Because the yam you're eating comes from the north. You're busy destroying your land. You're busy. One person getting so much acres to erect building and live in one room. No room for planting. No room for agricultural product. But you're going to conduct a New Yam Festival. Which yam? What are you going to show for it? What will you use to show for your festival? I mean, we act like fools. We act like idiots. You go overseas to celebrate a Yam Festival, but you don't have land to cultivate the yam and show what came from your land. Your color, your last color, your name, and where you from.
topic this morning because it's very, very important. We have been hammering about, we have been saying things about the way we have been treated in this country, and we have people that throw themselves as our leaders, both in government level, traditional leaders, military, and whatever, all of them. Sometimes I wonder, does it mean that this is trying to handle those over the planet? I can't understand it. I don't know what's their mission. Have they trying to allow clients to over the area? I don't understand those people that call themselves their leaders. I want them to know that we are taking record of what they are doing. We are taking record of each and every one of them. If they don't know, our leader is in the hand of our leader, and we have been hammering, telling them to make sure they don't back our leader. We must go back to the masters again and talk to them and post them or whatever, how they want to do, how they want to be. We want to have our leader back. Because what will happen? All right. You see what you said this morning. Okay, for this our leaders now, this person that is now, like Excellency, they will not come. They will not what we say. They will say that why this person is not any other place to erase. He will go close to them. That will be their response now. Those people. That will be their response. Instead of them to very Deborah, come on, whatever they killed last time. Is it an evil game? The people that what percent Biafran for sign Deborah the plan game? How come they destroy our people like our people means of living? What is your what's step or let's take to protect people that represent can happen. All children look at in school. What's your organize to do? Tell about it. I'll be the one to follow up. What do organize about it? Or what? We have leaders. When our leader is making program and insulted, people are saying all the us the rubbish. How can you insult this type of morals? Why? How on earth can people not insult them? And then now this morning you said how you tell us how the leader, the zoo president, the dictator, that call himself the zoo president, what is the zoo president? How we pay billions to when you hear that the story in a sort of it is just very additional. Malami, we are warning them. There is our leader. Because the other thing happens is, in case they know, we know everything that's in there. Our leader, we can't compare it with any other thing. They must be close, they must be aware of this. They must be aware of this. And again, it's very unfortunate that they don't know who they are holding. They don't know what our leader represents. They don't know him very well. They should look back. Remember why. They should look back and remember Abakari. They should look back and remember Fitua. They I'm trouble. If you look back and remember evolution, if you look back and remember if you look back and remember all this MC, in fact, don't look my anointing and blue my blue house. They will look it. They should look back and remember what happened to the people that when he touched a life of the prophet of the Son of God, you suffer consequences. Molami, in particular. The leader, our leader. We are standing this morning, and we have standing so much. And you people don't want to hear. No problem.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Your name and where you calling from?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good morning from here.
Okay, Mazi, because thank God you picked my call. Yeah, I'm calling you from Spain. Yeah, I'm calling you from Spain. This is my first time of calling you on your platform, man. Because Mazi, when we enter the radio, because when you were speaking, when you were to focus on Nandaya,
I don't have any stuff with that, but that's for the DOS.
Yeah. What I'm saying is because on Friday, he came on air. And when there was a statement she made, which is very, very bad. How can she say that she goes nowhere? And her lawyer is Mazi Nnamdi. How can she use that kind of thing? Yeah, this is a woman. All of us offended. Including DOS, including Mazi, all of us offended her when they leveled that allegation against her. That she traveled to India to go and do another thing. Now she's working against the same DOS that offended her. I don't understand. Are you hearing me, Mazi?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
This is a woman, all of us offended. How is it possible? Can Nnamdi come on air and take questions from Biafran? Can she come on air? Let her come and take questions. But now she has gone away from your platform. She only goes to what is his name? Not to make a program. I mean, certificate for her. The other guy. She only go on his program to make announcement. Let Nnamdi come on air and take questions from Biafra. Because since the last year, only was kidnapped. And I'm calling you here from Spain, or let me say from Catalonia, Unit 1. I am the only person paying on through this 2019 till date. I never told any single month. I've never convinced me to pay monthly dues. And she can never convince me to pay monthly dues. I pay every month, I pay 30 euros in the purpose of IPOE, 50 euros to support the ESL, 30 euros to my monthly dues. So I don't see the reason why she will come on there saying that our labor is now where we got it. Not meaning what? Who caused the gossip? She's the one that caused the gossip. She's the one that caused it. Man, every member of DOS, we keep behind this woman when there's no other reason against this woman. Because in 2015, I have been listening to the Biafra. She has been the head of finance. Now, why is she working against the same DOS that offended her? Why is she working against them people that offended her? This is very bad.
Regardless of the platform she uses, she used the one that's convenient for her and she feels comfortable.
Yeah, I know. That's why let me come. I remember sometime last year, it was on your platform you used to come. I know. I'm an advocate of your program. Yeah. Except with my working day. Today now, we don't work today. Today, work will start tomorrow. So I only follow up your program only Saturday and Sunday. Monday, Friday, I can because of my work. You know? So we are not good. Many can never convince you to pay more 3 days. Not about the ESS. You can never convince me. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. God bless myself. God bless you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I don't know how Radio Biafra is a place of gossip, and she's broadcasting from there as well. And I really don't have time for what they say, she say. I don't have time for that. We'll continue. People listen to Radio Biafra worldwide. And if they don't hear it in a second, they will call. You know, then you will know how many people that are glued to Radio Biafra, and I'm happy about it. She goes to Onoha. That's a radio platform, and my platform is full anyway, so I don't have much space, so it doesn't matter. Still Radio Biafra. We are really out of time. Like you're late, but make it very quick. Make it very, very quick because I'm logging out. Make it very quick.
Mazi Alozie, good day.
Good day. Make it very quick. We're out of time.
My name is France. What to see you? What to see? I'm calling from France.
Are you hearing me? If you cannot make it quick, you call in tomorrow. Okay?
No, I'm making it quick in just a minute.
Okay.
Mazi Alozie, I know that things are unfolding and unfold. Biafrans, according to what our leader said, HOD, he said I'm hardcore, that letting be steadfast, and that the struggle is about to celebrate. And many things have been happening both inside our DOS and also outside the IPOB and outside, even in Biafran land. Please, I'm begging everybody, both HOD, even the members of the DOS, please, now know how to handle the situation that are coming in, inside and outside, because the enemy want to find any weak person to put fire in, able to cause havoc. Please, I'm begging even all the whole radio presenters, starting from you, Mazi Alozie, to others, please, I'm begging, let nobody or any of his colleagues kick or trying to hurt. Then he will use it as an excuse to disorganize everything that we have been laboring for years. I'm begging, my knee right now, I'm begging and I ask, Lord, please, any person that hurt each other, call him privately, talk to him, talk to her, and let us move on as a family. That's the only thing I wanted to say this afternoon. All hail Biafra. Bye-bye.
Please stop calling. We are done, okay? We'll be on the air again tomorrow. I thank all of you that called. And, tomorrow is another day. This is Radio Biafra USA. We are here for the truth. We are here for the truth. Tomorrow is another day. This is Radio Biafra USA. We are here for the truth. We are here for the truth.